So I was at Cars and Coffee today,
Yep.
and Cars and Coffee was rained out for the last 2 weeks.
Today too?
No, it was on today. It was sunny today.
Okay.
And so last week it was rained out, and now Cars and Coffee is back on, and oh man, the place was packed. I
Oh,
mean,
I
the
bet.
entire parking lot, spilled off lot, over 600, and I think they say 670 cars showed up.
That's
There were so
entire
many
parking lot.
McLaren, like that. Check out my video from yesterday. I posted it. You want to see all the cars? Like we're talking McLarens, Ferraris, Lamborghini. They were all out that day. It's like,
Wow.
It's like, the Ferrari McLaren guy. You miss 2 weeks of Cars and Coffee. They all show up.
Do they drive the cars or do they,
They drive the
tow
car
them
there.
there?
They drive
Oh,
the car
okay.
there. They drive the car. But it was a lot of cars today.
Okay.
And yeah. And speaking of cars, this week was also the Geneva Motor Show.
Yeah.
The Geneva Motor Show happens once a year, and there was a lot of cars there. And I figure I want to show you the top 3 most powerful cars at this year's Geneva Motor Show, and we're talking a lot of power. And in third place, this is in third place with 1,500 horsepower
Off the factory.
off the factory floor is the Bugatti Chiron.
Oh, okay.
Now the Bugatti Chiron,
What
this
is
is a W. A W 16-cylinder
19.
motor.
Oh, 16?
16-cylinder motor with 4 turbochargers, 12 cooling radiator heat exchanger to make 1,500 horsepower, and it was like they showed up the
$3.5 million?
Chiron, and then they showed up the Devo, which is like $5 million, and they showed us
Wow.
this one-off called it's in French. It translates to the black car,
Okay.
the black car, because it's black. And what happens? It's basically
Bugatti
it's an homage. It's a reimagine of the Bugatti 57 Atlantic, and that was made back in the 1930s. It was John Bugatti's personal car. There were 4 made.
Is that the one
Three?
that one Hitler had?
No,
Oh.
there were 4 of them were made. 3 of them were owned. 3 of them were sold to customers.
Okay.
The 4th one was kept by John Bugatti himself. And what happened was he was transporting it somewhere by train or whatever, and it got lost.
Oh, right.
It was never found again. It got lost. It disappeared. Lost, destroyed, stolen. I don't know,
Stolen.
whatever.
Of course it was
But-
stolen.
Yeah, stolen. Okay, it got stolen.
didn't get
It got stolen.
lost.
But it was never found ever again. And so this new Bugatti, the black car, something Noir, the black
Okay,
car.
Noir,
This
yeah.
is that 57 Atlantic reimagined or reincarnated.
Now,
So that 57 Atlantic that disappeared back in 1930 has now been reincarnated as this new Bugatti, the black car.
is it going to be a production or was
No,
it one-off?
it's one-off.
Oh.
And it's been sold already for $19.8 million with taxes.
And anonymous,
Somebody bought it.
Anonymous buyer?
Yeah,
or
somebody
do we-
bought it. Somebody bought it. Say, I'll take it. Somebody bought it. $19.8 million. And, so that was the
Wow.
3rd most powerful car there.
So all 3 were Bugattis.
All 3. They all got 1,500 horsepower motor. Now,
Wow.
in second place was the new Koenigsegg Jesko. The new Koenigsegg Jesko. This is his newest car, and it's a 5-liter turbocharged motor. It makes 1,600 horsepower on E85 gas.
Wait,
1,600
that's
1,600 horsepower on E85
okay.
gas. That's right. And Jesko is the name of Koenigsegg's father. So this is made in honor of him.
sure.
So they named it after him, and that's pretty crazy too. Pricing, no pricing, but apparently he sold only 125 are going to be made.
Okay.
He sold 90 of them just using rendering to show the customers, just showing customers some
Well, yeah,
rendering.
but it's a name, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
and of course Dan the man from Orange County, Dan.
Yeah.
He bought one.
Oh.
So his Jesko will be exposed carbon fiber with blue accents. So
Interesting.
I can't wait to see it. Dan, you are the man.
is,
Right.
is he going to bring it to Cars and
Yeah,
Coffee?
he'll probably bring the cars and coffee.
really?
So looking forward to it. I mean, it'll probably take a year before it finally gets made to send it here.
Oh,
but
at
yeah,
least, yeah.
yeah, the Jesko. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. And in number 1 spot, the most powerful car at the Geneva Motor Show with 1,900 horsepower. It's the Pininfarina Battista.
I never even heard of that.
Pininfarina is the designer of Ferrari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the last who knows how many decades, Ferraris were designed by Pininfarina.
So okay.
Yeah, so they were the design house. So Pininfarina had decided to make their own car.
Okay.
So they're under their own
Oh,
brand name.
got it.
So this is the new Pininfarina, and they decided that their first car, Pininfarina, is looking into the future. This car is stunningly beautiful. It looks like a Ferrari because, well, they
Sure.
design Ferraris.
They have all the lines.
You would suspect, if you didn't know what it was, you would suspect it's a Ferrari.
Okay.
Right? And how does it make 1,900 horsepower? because it's an EV. That's right. This is pure
100%?
electric, 100% pure electric vehicle, 4 motors,
One per tire?
one motor per wheel.
Wow.
So it can do true torque vectoring. So
Wow.
that means that, it's the only car that where you can, how some people, they they do like sliding sideways, With 4 motors, with 1 motor per wheel, you can make these wheels spin this way and that wheel spin that way, so you can do a 360 burnout.
Yeah.
Like that, on the spot.
Wow.
Because you can do that.
So-
But, yeah,
so-
1900 horsepower.
1900 horsepower, good for what? 8 minutes?
0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. Top speed 217 miles per hour. The range is about, they say 270 miles. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Pricing wise, they said that, I don't know.
That's pricing.
$3 million
not been
bucks.
announced.
They say about 2.83 million, but depends on option. Because every car is bespoke, right?
Sure.
Every car is bespoke. Like if you want an exposed carbon fiber body, add another 200 grand. Right? So,
right.
but it is indicative of the future that here we have a car with 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, and 12 radiator seat exchangers just to make 15 horsepower. Cannot beat 4 EV motors
Yeah, but
with no cooling.
that's just. In,
I mean,
that's
with
just
no
in
radiator,
paper,
no
though.
nothing. No.
That's just in paper, though. Once
That's what it makes.
2 laps in the track, the EV's done. For
Uh,
sure.
in,
They can't handle
a
the
few
overheating.
a few years ago, yeah, but
They can't
like-
handle the overheating on those motors.
it does now.
No way.
It does now. Have you seen the Neo?
Way.
The Neo 9.
No, I haven't.
The Neo 9. The Neo 9.
But I saw that guy. What's his name? He was test driving the Tesla that they made for racing. Did you see that one? And he was testing. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
that
it's
one.
really nice, but
Yeah, that was last year.
yeah,
We
okay.
EVs are on Moore's law,
Okay.
right? The Neo 9 holds a record for the Nürburgring, 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
How are they controlling the overheating of the electrical motors? Because that's the biggest problem, right?
No, the
we'll see.
better battery technology,
Sure.
better cooling, better motors. Like I said, ICE has pretty much tapped out in terms of how much further they can go. Whereas EV is on Moore's law. Every 4 years, battery life is doubling, and motors are getting more efficient. Motors are 98% efficient right now.
Okay.
Right? So by the time the Tesla Roadster comes out, right, it will hit 250 miles an hour, and it will
Oh,
do
sure.
it.
But how long can it sustain?
How long can it sustain it with a
maximum
200 kilowatt
output?
battery? Probably the same as a gasoline vehicle. By the way, a Bugatti Chiron at top speed lasts 8 minutes
Right,
before it runs out of fuel.
that's what I was
So I would
wondering,
imagine a Roadster at top speed will probably last 5 minutes. Probably about the same. I mean, honestly,
So, yeah.
right? So what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna but honestly, you're gonna run out of road before you run out of gas.
Sure.
Probably.
That's true.
At 250 miles an hour, you probably will, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. So that's the Geneva Motor Show. I thought it was pretty cool, and this is, I mean, you're gonna seeing this. Like the thing is, my Tesla Model X that's an SUV. It has 762 horsepower.
Right.
So I mean, the 1,000 horsepower pretty much doesn't start for EVs anyway. So and now we're seeing the sports EV are pushing 1,900, 2,000 horsepower, whereas the normal EVs are pushing up to 1,000.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then you have the Chevy Volt, which is like very little, but
What does that have?
I don't know. The Chevy
Like
Volt, I feel like
120
120, 200 horsepower, something.
Maybe, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. But
Very interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So anything else happening this week? I know.
Lots of things happen.
Yeah, we
but
have political stuff, but we decided we're gonna avoid the political stuff.
Go watch the Joe Rogan podcast with Tim Pool and Jack Dorsey from Twitter.
All right, that's all we'll say. We'll
Very,
watch
very
them.
interesting.
Yeah, watch them. And in the meantime, so that's it for this week with John Blog and Oscar Welch. We're gonna order food here at Felbaco
Yep.
and enjoy the rest of lunch. Hope you guys enjoy the show. We'll see you
Go to
guys
my-
next week. Oh yeah,
Go to my channel to
and
see what this is.
that's right. Oscar's gonna have a gadget of the week for his .com lunch episode, and you already know my gadget. This is the gadget of the week right here. So the excellent, fantastic Galaxy S10 and suck ass Samsung earbuds
You should do,
that I will not pay for, but I got for free, so I will keep it. Yeah, but I won't use it.
if you guys like 1,000, if we get 1,000 likes, he'll give you away. He'll give him away.
If you get 1,000 likes, I'll give it to a reader. How's that? Just so like this video and share it, and make a comment that say, give me the sucky earbuds.
1,000 likes
yeah.
and you'll get him.
Okay, there you go.